What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today in our Steelers Superstar Series. It is technically Week 14 going against the Chiefs. And, of course, we're 12-0. This is a series where if we win games, we steal a player off the opposing team. We do a spin the wheel for that. And then we do a spin the wheel overall based on kind of like what their base overall is. So if they're a 90, it's like 86 is the starting point. 95 or 96 is like the high point. Obviously, we have had a little bit of issues with losing, but there are some close ones in here. Could have lost that, could have lost that, could have lost that one, that one, that one, that one, this one, and then the rest obviously not. But there's been some upgrades to the sliders. Well, at least I hope so. I've been, changing things. I didn't put it at 0 just in case 0 means literally nobody plays coverage, but I do not know how to make them much harder. I don't want to put this at 100 because I'm still kind of 50-50. You know what? I'm just going to keep this at 50 because I don't really know. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not know. I honestly think this is bullcrap. To be honest, half of this is bullcrap, especially non-next gen. When, in the Bulldogs League, our Super Bowl was very close and it was a very good one as I upgraded the sliders and they weren't even maxed. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll take a quick look at our team, take a look at the Chiefs team, and then play them. I think if we win, we will start slapping on, a chance for Schwartz to go up in dev, maybe Fields up to 90 overall. We can do a spin for Pitts can go up in dev, just to try to limit actual stealing of players and really just upgrading our own players a little bit, just trying to make it a little bit better. If we got Pitts to Superstar, it would be nice, but it wouldn't really change too much, right? Like, he's already a pretty damn good player for us. But at least it wouldn't be oh, well, now they've got a sick left tackle. Now they got a sick center, But speaking of a sick left tackle or a sick center, that was close to being not sick center and nothing. Chiefs definitely wouldn't want their quarterback. Running back, of course, Le'Veon Bell actually said he doesn't want to play for Andy Reid ever again. But hey, welcome back. As far as the receivers go, you have Waddle. Everyone else kind of sucks. Receiving, their offense looks like absolute trash. So this is the week where Lane Johnson's please don't tell me you're actually going to not steal a player this week. DeMarcus Lawrence, not bad. William Golston, Linval Joseph, Kendricks. Fred Warner's a really nice player. Malik Reed. This is easily the worst team we've faced. And ironically, I guess to be fair, with the slider upgrades, this will be the team we lose to. Of course, let's wait on the upgrades because obviously we have to go to Week 14. Of course, appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, do a ton of franchise stuff. Maybe think about subscribing. I know a lot of people lately have been saying, oh, well, you could always unsubscribe later. Let's be honest. That's just a trick by us to get you to click subscribe because you won't unsubscribe later. Unless you're on my channel, then you probably will. Not because I don't believe in the content. I actually have a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun too. But it's physically it's happened a couple of days lately in a row. If I upload, it's well, I don't like that guy anymore. Bye. All right, we have some upgrades. Marcus Davenport, who I'm going to be honest with you, has really just disappeared ever since Clowney joined the team. 2 strength. It's a pretty big upgrade, actually. Justin Fields, it's just too fun not to do scramble every time, so I'm just going to do scrambler and hope for those speed upgrades. Gets 2 to medium throw, 2 to throw on the run. Not bad. Aaron Jones, who's really been mainly the receiving back, is the rush lanes just haven't been there as we keep changing sliders. But I will say power back is very hard for me to pass on here because he's already really good at receiving and juke ability. Gets a truck and a stiff arm. The Javelin, definitely a guy that'll be on the list for, this dev up / overall up spin rather than, just stealing players only. And then Jeremy Chin, who had himself a forced fumble last week, was okay. Wasn't the greatest player in the world, and that's an awful upgrade. All right, we already know about Trey White, but apparently the coordinator wants us to talk about it. He's really good. I mean, what am I going to, Yeah, it's not rocket science. The receiver's open, tell our quarterback throw to him. If he's not open, then don't. Is that something you have to tell the quarterback? Hey, buddy, if he's open, throw it to him. If he's not, don't. And here we are in Hard Rock Stadium. I almost just said Rock Stadium, which is something else. I'm going to be honest. When I think of this stadium, I always thought of a really underrated stadium, which it is. It still is. But playing this series, I got to be honest, it kind of bores me a little bit. Maybe I'm just sick of domes at this rate, even though it's hardly a dome. Like, it's a dome, but it's not a dome. Also, it's not a dome. Like, if that roof doesn't close, then it's not a dome, right? A dome actually closes. So, imposter dome. And for, like, the, I don't even know, 13th game in a row, I believe, we are kicking first. Cordero Patterson, wearing number 21, just does not look right on him. And he only gets to the 20. Carson Wentz, 25 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,000 yards. I mean, for him, as of late, that's probably not terrible. Right, speaking of Carson Wentz, looking to throw early, and, I mean, Wagner almost got a hand on it. I believe that to be Chenault. It is. Going to bring the blitz. I mean, they do have a little bit of speed, but not a whole lot of it. Got, like, one guy that's really fast, so you got to be paying attention to him, and oh my, we read that from the get-go. Not a bad call. Dalton Knox, yeah, he's got a bit of speed, but, I mean, going against us, it's already hard enough to complete passes and get down the field with traditional plays. But if you're going to be running, like, risky... Oh, crap. If you're going to be running little bit of PI, if you're going to be running risky little, like, hopefully they don't see it coming plays that, like, you're basically going backwards to go forwards, it's probably not a good idea. Justin Fields, those numbers keep getting better and better, which, of course, gets me wetter and wetter. What? Play action look. We were all... Okay. DeMarcus Lawrence just handled Tevin Jenkins, and then Aaron Jones wanted nothing to do with it. Okay. But to say last week we were in the pistol look, maybe we should go back to it, because right now they are having no issues, and that's just a really bad play by us, because did not expect them to just leave Pitts, but if we did, it sure would have been a very big gainer, as Schwartz checks in, who just looks really large somehow. And we're just going to be willing to take that because, for one, I thought he maybe had the speed to get there, which it was very close, but I suppose it's a punt. We didn't run it once, so I couldn't really tell how good their D-line was going to play the run, so that's why we didn't go for it. If I would have just ran it once, for one, there's a chance we may not have had to punt, but two, I would have at least been like, oh yeah, their front sucks. But... Wentz looking for the slant. Oh, Wentz with the... Yo! He probably should have slid there, but I did not expect him to try to juke move Wagner. You know how many... I feel sorry for Wagner because that is going to be all over SportsCenter. Do people even watch SportsCenter anymore? Is that even a thing? That's like just the thing to say. It's kind of like World Star when someone gets hit in the back of their head or something. Like, I don't even know if that exists anymore, but that's what I would yell if I was in one of those videos. World Star! You know what I mean? I don't know why I sounded like I was from, like, Jersey. As Carson Wentz keeps going short, there's, like, just no depth to their game yet, which is weird because it's Andy Reid. 3rd and 2. Up the middle. I mean, they convert, so, you get that. I guess Andy Reid is like, yeah, I like to go deep, and, I mean, I know this offense. And it's not just Carson Wentz. A lot of it is, but they don't have many options here. You know, there are a lot of high potential players, but not developed. And there goes Carson again. And he keeps going with that freaking juke move. One of the meanest juke moves I've seen, in fairness, in the league. I mean, he's actually got a bit of step to him. 2nd and 3 in a really good spot here. And Browning gets absolutely stiff-armed. Gains nothing, though, with the effort from everyone. Browning, look at me. I pushed him out of there. You should have tackled him, sir. Get up there, Wagner. We might need it. Let's see Donald. Oh, okay. I see how it is. This is going to be bad for us. I was about to say, unless Donald gets in there, which he doesn't. Who is that superstar? Who? Jamison Crowder. Okay. Always a pretty solid player, but, I'm just saying. More slants, I suppose. I mean, beats King off the line. To the 34. It's not a very, like, speedy or dominant-looking drive, but I suppose if they get a touchdown here, it's a better start than most teams have against us. And Jameis Davis with a huge hit. Wagner with a huge hit. Crowder taking the punishment, though. I know I always say it, and then it just goes south for the team, but maybe it is the team that beats us. Not a bad start for Le'Veon. There is a flag. Could be on us, though. It's against Lane Johnson. And it is a, fair penalty. That hole was very wide. And there goes Carson. We got him this time, though. He gains 3 there, really? All right, Donald. Left side looks pretty open there. He's not going to take it, though. And Carson's going to get taken down to the 27. Field goal attempt for the Chiefs right before the second quarter. It's already the second. Jesus. And they will hit it. I mean, our team is pretty decent, obviously, right? Like, you know, that's kind of how it works. If you win every game and you steal a player each week, you're going to get pretty good. But our O-line is kind of rough, so... Oh, my, that is a really good start on freaking returns. So if a guy like Lawrence, who's obviously known to be like one of the best Madden pass rushers, gets going like he already did, I mean, anything could happen. Wow, that's not even Lawrence. How the hell did that happen? Is that William Golston? I thought we were easily running. I didn't even honestly look at the initial line because I was just looking down the field on what we were supposed to get to. A little bit of pressure again, and then Pitts showing off the speed. Pitts showing off the juke ability. Gets it 20 yards down the field of what should have maybe been like 2-3 yards. You can have all the pass rush you want, but when you got a guy like Pitts on the team, doesn't take much to flash by. As Aaron Jones has some room. One of the biggest runs of the season. Only went for like 30, but still, it really is. We usually don't get that many like big running lanes, so... It's nice to see them from time to time. Pitts just absolutely torches his guy. Just no chance Kendricks is getting to him. I think we played the real Kendricks. That's not the real Kendricks. I mean, I don't like the way they're looking at me here. Larry Legend, we kind of got to take away that first down, but maybe not the worst thing in the world. We are definitely on the run more, which, I mean, goes without saying. It's pretty obvious. Running more in this game so far than we've had in previous weeks combined. To the 6, Aaron Jones gains 5. There's Andy Reid. He's like, God damn that Le'Veon Bell guy. Always talking crap. Could be a Larry Fitz play. And it is touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald. And I don't know if he's ever done that in real life, but I don't even think those knees can handle it anymore. But that just seems like something that's too much trouble on the knees. Damn it, Donald. Absolutely locked up. Once again, they keep going super short. It's working. I mean, I can't really say anything. It's working. Like, what it is there to say. Clearly, Carson Wentz can't see past the field for 10 yards as Donald just eats that up. And he's in the zone. And we get burned underneath. And he's going to catch it. Really good job by Chin, though. Only gains 2. Marlon Davison. Nice spin move. Right down the middle again, though. Is that Waddle? All right, Davis. And, oh, that is a bit of a gaper. And there goes Mr. Chin. Oh, kind of punching Carson Wentz there. Surprised the refs didn't call something on that. Screw closer to the line. We're going for the court. No, we're not. Oh, I thought we had that bait. Oh, wow, that is... Is that a fumble? I think he might be down, but we're obviously going to run this back as if he's not down because this could be not a touchdown, run out of bounds. I think he was down there, though. Yeah, man. That infamous, unfortunate booth review. Yeah, he's well down. That would have been pretty sick, though, because King would have been the guy to force it and recover it. Let's bring Red Wine up a little bit. Oh, we were all over that. We came with the blitz. I love how he's talking crap to the javelin. Like, pal, you have an infinite amount of size and height. Just everything on him. And you didn't take him down. Like, that's a loss, pal. And they're going to run it again. Same play as before, but it actually works this time. They gain 11. A very manageable 3rd and 3 now. I'll be Wagner more on the inside just because I don't trust it. Donald, watch this. Oh, they double-teamed him. And, okay, maybe not more on the inside. It was a man coverage play, so Bobby had all the tools to recover on that, but he just did not. And they showed a shot of Andy Reid unhappy. Like, does he realize what we've been doing to teams? Like, you have a lead. And there goes a really good job by Fred Warner. And that second effort, no, they didn't, okay. But it's that second effort that wasn't even, like, our choice. Almost costed us some yards. 2nd and 6, not a bad start. I want to run this screen, but you can see they're like kind of covering the outsides. I'm going to go with this. Fitz could be the play again. Oh, he is the play. Larry Fitzgerald getting a bit of distance on him to the 48. This is the type of game I like to see, even though they're not even close to as good as us. So the fact that they're actually playing as well is pretty surprising, especially considering the way they're playing isn't really showing. Oh, here you go. Could be a TD. Could be a TD. Fields and Pitts are just too deadly. They really are. These throws are perfect. Pitts obviously has that speed. He's insane. But as I was trying to say before we scored basically a one-play touchdown, is that it seems like the slider improvements aren't even what's causing this. They're just playing well. King gets absolutely destroyed. So does he. And 94, who has no jersey number, should probably get off the field. And also try a new diet, because that is scary looking. I don't know what's happening to his body, but put him in a lab or something. Screen pass. That was a really hard throw for a screen. Almost killed Le'Veon Bell on that. But he gets a first down, I suppose. Really putting Le'Veon Bell's hands to the test. He's got that. Wow. Tackled, though, down to the 1. What a throw by Carson. With pressure in his face. You got Aaron Donald coming into your... nothing. However, to the 1, we know how hard it is. That's what she said. And never mind. Le'Veon Bell easily in there. Wow, okay. I mean, the Chiefs are showing up. Throw a pick. Oh, I could have had Pitts. No way. Fields. You absolute god. How? Why would you even booth review this? Like, the booth, just for the interest of sick NFL plays, should not be allowed to review that. Like, it's just, we're just going to accept, and it goes anyways. We're just going to accept that that was such a sick play that, you know, just let him have it. You know? It's just like, why not? Let's actually do the Texas route. We haven't really done that in a while. Oh, that was kind of close to being picked. That was a terrible throw. I mean, we did lead him, but... And really good job on defense. It was inaccurate, but I wanted it low just so we had a chance to possession it. Larry Fitz, probably the look here. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I know he's a receiver, but I wanted to use him as a blocker, but he took too long to get out there. The Chiefs are leading. I don't remember the last time a team actually had the lead on us at half, but there's some promise for the Chiefs. I still wouldn't put any money on it, and I would believe in ourselves, obviously, tenfold. As you can see, the yards per play is above them. We get an extra possession here, and the yards themselves are pretty much the same. Is he walking in the air? All right. These Chiefs mean business, so we mean business. So we're not going to return the ball because that's just always a loss. This is definitely a bait to get us to run, and it is, and it kind of worked. They try to trick us. They go, yeah, there's no one here. You better hope nobody runs it. Here goes Fields. So much space. It's beautiful. To the 48. 20 yards gained. Actually, more than 20. Tyreek Hill really hasn't been able to get open. We haven't really necessarily ran too many deep routes with him. Oh, throw it away. Not only is it a hold, but really no one open, and that pass rush got there. Might have had Pitts for a moment. Kendrick Green with the hold. If this O-line can hold... Yeah, I mean... I feel like there was way more yards to be gained there. I was hoping that, like, I could see that they were stacking. Obviously, it was pretty easy to tell, but I was hoping that the stack was actually going to cause a problem, and it did. Oh, there we go. But there were so many bodies there that they just couldn't filter through. But we didn't run the best of lanes, and I didn't trust the outside there. Probably should have. You know, we kind of squandered that a bit. Just a little bit. To the 50, though. Screen pass. Aaron Jones can't get out there. I thought we were going to get, I mean, at least field goal range on that. But Alex Singleton, honestly, don't even know what team he plays for. Balled out on. This could be a handoff on the inside. I hesitated so hard there. Uh-oh. No, not... Jamin! Look at this, dude. And he actually slides on top of it. Almost a 30-yard run. Carson's a nutcase. It would just be Carson Wentz to be the guy that beats us. The first loss, Carson Wentz. Okay. There you go, Donald. Oh, there it is! Oh, man. That was a really good play with Wagner, but... How did we not knock Donald down? Or not, I mean, we did knock him down. That's the problem. How do we not knock him down with Donald? I thought it was definitely going to trip him up. We dove early, obviously, but I thought we were going to get him. Uh-oh. Jesus, man. Jamison Crowder actually balling out. Carson Wentz, though, having himself a game. Outside of that one throw to Waddle, obviously not very hard plays, but decent reads, right? I want to cut over to that side with the javelin. Ooh, he almost had that. Look at the javelin. He's like the best tackler on the team, I swear. To the 28. Let's go, Clowney. Ooh, Jamin with the pick, but obviously Crowder. Too much of a veteran to let that one just get caught straight up. Oh, I got stuck. I literally was going to use it as a linebacker. Bobby, hit him. Bobby's got to hit him. He's too tiny not to be hit-sticked. Well, they're going to give it to him. I don't know if it's just the way he's playing. He's playing big, but he actually does look kind of big. Ooh, Jamin Davis. Absolutely destroying on the inside there. I'm going to leave him. He's actually playing pretty well on his own. Donald getting locked up. Little short throw. Bobby we miss with, and we just miss with everyone. Just trying to go for the hit stick because we actually do kind of need to force a fumble here. I imagine it's a run. If not, the running back's going to be open. I'll play Brown in here just in case. Oh, what a hit. How is that not a fumble? That was an insane user play. I mean, if they throw it, congrats, but we have to run commit. Huge hit by Wagner off the edge. Back to the 2. Very important play here from the 2-yard line. Could be the decision, the decider on who wins this game or not. This is a bad play. Where's the javelin? Oh my, what a play by Le'Veon. I really thought it was going to be a quick pass out to Bell, so I tried to move him over. Obviously, it wouldn't have mattered if we left him there or not. He wouldn't have got there in time. The Chiefs, up 10. They're actually doing pretty well. I think the problem is we're too comfortable with our normal plays, and they're obviously not working, so we're going to have to go a little bit shorter, set some things up with Tyreek that are shorter as well. And we got to stop returning the ball, and especially when it's deep like that. It's just we have too much hope, and it's getting us caught. Trap play to the left. Trap play is obviously like our best play on the ground at least. And look at Singleton jumping over a guy. Jones gains 5. Not a bad game for Jones, obviously, but we could really use like a long play. Jones to the right. Oh, what a block. Oh, there you go. Huge block by Larry. Jones could be gone. And he is. 78-yard touchdown. Absolutely destroyed Trey White. Larry Fitzgerald with the god-tier ceiling block. Everyone gets some. Good job. Those are the types of plays that lose teams' games against us. Obviously, they had their fair share of big plays, but oh, Jackson almost got there in time. Knox almost kind of got out there, though. But obviously, you know, we haven't had that many big runs like that, so for us to get a 78-yarder in a game that we're losing, it's pretty clutch. And we get the containment. Didn't really actually contain, but Clowney did. Had a bunch of players to go against, and the classic Wentz rollout, try to get like 30 yards down the sideline again. Did not work this time. And on 2nd and 19, some teams get a little conservative, a.k.a. us. They are not one of those teams. And there goes Carson. And he's just going to run. Okay, I mean, gain 7. It's doable. Relax there, Bobby. You can't even look at quarterbacks these days. They might say you were just roughing him there with your pointing in words. That's a screen. Can't get off with Donald, though. And really good aggressive tackle by King. Just went full force into him. All right, 9 minutes left from the 40. Should have the ball around at least the 15 if we can get a decent return on it. Oh, we'll definitely get a decent return here. Oh, maybe not definitely, but 24. It's not bad. Shorts on the out. That is really, really good coverage there. Tyreek could be our look. Oh, it's a linebacker. I don't care how good. That was a little bit overthrown. Look at Tyreek. I don't care if Singleton's been playing really well this game. He's not played one-on-one man coverage against Tyreek Hill, as not many have, and not many have successfully. Ooh, I'm surprised Aaron Jones caught that. Fred Warner seen that all the way. The reason why he hesitated is because he had 2 players to cover there. Absolutely insane. Yeah, so you get it. 40 touchdown throws or whatever. Like, relax. We're trying to win the game here. Larry Legend with the catch. Probably should have just went with the possessioner, but Got greedy as always with the rat catch, trying to make something more happen. That's close. I just went with the safe throw because, once again, Singleton has played a pretty good game, and he was there for the potential step up. They're ranked 30 in takeaways, but all it takes is one of these type of games where they go from number 30 to like 15. Oh. A little bit of pressure, and Pitts drops it. I mean, that's a manageable 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 at worst. Normally, I kind of would just play for the field goal, but I don't know. Oh, Larry. Oh, terribly thrown, but Larry Fitzgerald reaches for it. And of all the players you need to burn someone and gain the yards, the rack yards, that's pretty insane. Sweet play to Larry Fitz. Man, if it wasn't for freaking White, I'm just going to run up the middle. There's no point. Trey White's going to read that all day. And Aaron Jones slips it for the touchdown. Lots of potential to tackle us there, and they just do not. Aaron Jones is carrying. And we see them starting at the 35, basically, 2nd and inches. And they are going to run it safely to get the first down. They do get the first down. It's a good matchup. This is what I like to see. Number 1 in takeaways, although we're ranked pretty low in defense just because, obviously we play these user matchups and whatnot. But let's see that number 1s in takeaways actually show up because we actually have no takeaways this game. And Javelin, he probably could have taken the hit there, but I'm probably a little more scared of Jamin Davis than the Javelin. All right, Clowney. Let's see it, buddy. Oh, I just hit stick to air. Inside, there's no one on him, and look at the cutback. That's Chenault. I mean, that is some vertical quickness. They're not making it easy on us, just saying. Of all the teams to lose to, though. Underneath is open. Oh my, he's about to take King for a ride there. I mean, we are actually a pretty small team if you think about it. Like, our corners are easily the smallest in the league. Outside of Chin, like, the safety position's pretty small, too. Hell, even D-line's pretty small, right? Outside of, like, Clowney and Davenport. The interior is really short. But Donald is a freak, so we don't judge his height. Of course, as always, they're going to take that little tight end route to the 12. Just past the 2-minute warning, and they score a touchdown. Going to take the running back again. And he might score just there. I mean, we have to cover the tight end. If we don't cover him, he's scoring. Blitz. I'm stuck on Marlin. Great. And the Chiefs take the game-leading touchdown. We do only need 3, so you don't get too excited. I'm just going to leave it one-on-one. Oh, does he actually have to go to the line of scrimmage? Okay, I guess we're going to keep it there then. Oh, you got to do better than that, dude. Kendrick Green's got to do better than that. Like, I get the clock's running, but I was just like, you know what? Who expects someone to run it in that situation? And it almost worked out really well. And that's pretty poorly thrown. He gets absolutely destroyed, by the way. Try to go for the one-hander. Larry Fitzgerald has been catching people off guard. Catch it. Yes. Timeout. Slam from Larry. Looking for the double move by Pitts, but Schwartz is also one of the hot routes. I believe in Schwartz, and really good D. That throw wasn't great either. This set of plays, this like formation has destroyed them quite a bit, so let's go for it. Pitts. That's a tough throw, and he delivers it to the 32. Double move from Schwartz. They actually kind of have this covered. They're like shading inside. Might just turn this into a streak by Tyreek if they want to play that inside on us. They're on it, though. Schwartz. Good job slowing him down, though. His field's going to go out of bounds to the 15. Utilizing the speed. Oh, they're backing him up hard here. What's the run audible? Nah, I'd rather just throw it. And we get out of bounds again to the 9. Do I risk a run? Like, they look like they're ready for it, but, like, who would expect a run? Who would expect a run down to the 2? This is probably a really stupid call. And it's not. Touchdown, Aaron Jones, number 3. And I know it's a little debatable to run a squib, but the wind is in our favor as well. I think it's worth it. Huge hit. Clowney. We have, like, no pressure at all. And they're going to deliver that throw. It's only 13 yards, but if you mathematically look at it, it's not a bad play to start it. Only problem with all these DBs is guys like Norman have to come back in, and they haven't really played much lately. I just missed so hard. That's a sell, dude. Although, I mean, they only have 13 seconds left after all that, so if we tackle them there, they save probably about 4 seconds. Donald! Yo! Hello! Excuse me! What just happened? Is someone supposed to be back there? Is that Redwine's fault? No, we were in cover 4. I think that is King's fault. Was he trying to press him and he missed? Hello? Oh, and now he starts to run. Oh, hello? Although we only need a field goal, so it depends on how they play this. If they run the squib... Nah, it's over, dude. We only have 8 seconds left. I guess you run 4 verticals and hope somebody gets open down the field. Harrison Butker's got a leg on him. And I just get myself caught. Oh, no. That is an unfortunate way to lose our first game. I really wish Fields would have just taken the sack, because obviously I couldn't really, like, react to what just happened. I thought he was just going to down. That's a sell. That is a massive sell. Hell of a match, though. Actually had fun in our Steelers Superstar series for once. That's a sell. Okay, I mean, we're actually going to finally lose a player, it seems. I mean, not even seems. I don't really know how it seems would be fair. Yeah, that's the big thing. They didn't turn the ball over. Every single game we've won, we've had multiple takeaways. They did not lose the ball at all. We had a couple opportunities, but no real, like, major ones that we failed on. You know, there's a couple of ball in hand play, but, like, you know, that's really weird to say, by the way, but they, like, knocked it away with their receiver. Okay, I mean, here it is. Carson Wentz, really good performance. 90% completion percentage, 72 for Fields. Fields had a great game himself, but obviously we didn't win. Jones obviously went off, still could be player of the week. Yeah, because, I mean, Wentz is on the other side anyways. Pitts had a decent game. Fitz actually had a good game for once. Tyreek, we should have got the ball to him more, but kind of ran out of time on that last play. Maybe I could have just taken the penalty if I had to, but we lose. There it is. The first game. Maybe these sliders are good enough. I mean, because once again, that team is pretty bad. So to them being the ones to win, no matter what the sliders are, it's got to prove something, right? Kyle Pitts with the upgrade. He is one of our captains, right? I think Kyle Pitts, the Javelin. I mean, we could lose someone significant here. Obviously, if I could choose who to lose, it would obviously be Davenport, but all right. Okay, let's talk about this X Factor. I know the beginning of was not the way to go today. I think what? For one, we did run the ball, pal. We actually ran it very successfully. And two, passing was perfectly fine. I mean, it wasn't as successful. Obviously, Trey White did kind of lock us down, but still. So, players that are locked in would be Tyreek Hill, Aaron Jones, Justin Fields, Kyle Pitts, and I believe the Javelin, right? So there's a very good chance we lose someone significant here. Losing Donald or Clowney would be massive. Wagner would be massive as well. Offensively, it would just be Marpin and Brooks, I believe. So there's a very good chance we're losing a huge part of the defense. If I could choose anyone, it's Davenport. Ironically enough, it's probably going to be Chin, who just came onto the squad. Jackson, I suppose, since he is a lower overall, would be the guy you'd want to lose if you were going to lose him or King. But yeah, this is the way the series should have went. You know, we should have been winning and losing. But now, it actually is kind of crazy, though, because we haven't lost anyone yet, but it feels like a major loss already. Like, we're going to lose someone significant, which sucks, but I suppose it's better to rip the Band-Aid off than to keep talking about it. And the day we have been dreading is here. Or, for some of us, the day we've been thinking, finally, something goes wrong for them is here. As, of course, every player that's worth really anything on the team, I know you can kind of count Schwartz, but let's be honest, if we lost Schwartz, it wouldn't be that big of a deal comparatively to some of these other guys, because he is a lower overall. We have some other fast guys in the mix, but we obviously have some big names here: Wagner, Davenport, King, Marpet, Chin, Donald, Brooks, Clowney, and Jackson. There are some names that wouldn't matter as much as others, but there's some names that could absolutely collapse the team. You lose a guy like Marpet or Brooks after last week when we already kind of struggled on the offensive line. Who knows how far this team falls? You lose Wagner, Brooks and his awful tackling has to come back into the lineup. You lose Jackson or King. Maybe you actually win by more because those guys have been selling, I don't know. Those are probably the bottom or the best players that we would want to go for the team. Losing someone like Donald is just irreplaceable. Someone like Clowney does mean a lot. So realistically, you're probably looking at one of the DBs as players we would want to lose because it would be the lesser blow. But there's some big names here. Enough talking about it. Let's spin the wheel, see who we lose. This is final. There's no going back on this. Okay, so we're going to do Donald, but I want to spin it again just to see how unlucky we are. Like, would we get Donald again? No shot. We would have lost Donald twice. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm just going to do it one more time. Like, at this rate, I'm going to delete Donald if we can make... Okay, this one's Chin. Yo! So it's all about losing Aaron Donald today. The best player on the... Well, I wouldn't say the best player. I would say Tyreek and Fields is probably the best player on the team. But we lose Aaron Donald of all players. That is massive. That's a massive loss. How will that affect the team going forward? Obviously, we'll have to see to find out, I suppose. Of course, it would be Donald, who just had like a masterful week. Was it last week or the week before? It is what it is. I mean, I literally didn't, like script this or anything like that. I was actually debating. I was like, do we, want to, maybe if we get King or Jackson, re-roll until we get someone good? And I was like, you know what? Nah, we're just going to keep it natural and genuine. And glad we did because we get Aaron Donald off the team. Anyways, finally some loss for you, you freaking want to see the world burn people. You guys are like, yes, it's happening. Of course, next week we do play up against the Patriots, then the Raiders and the Bills. So we'll see who we can steal or who we have to lose going forward. But I like it. I like seeing some difference. Anyways, if you enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PKR Plays, which will have a video up on the second channel. Will be episode 2 of our Star Wars series. And I want to start uploading there like every 3 days if I can. Try not to clash with stream days, which is ironic because I didn't want to do it yesterday. And, if you look at the community tab and there's some, it is what it is. Anyways, we'll be back streaming tomorrow. We'll have videos tomorrow again. Yeah, the content never stops. Anyways, they're like, when does it start? Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys come back next video. But until next video, see ya. So imagine we go down.
This looks like a safe place.
He looks like a little VCR tape. Oh, he's so cute. Whoa, that scared me. I love that. Why does he spread like that, though? Okay, come on. Ah, he juiced me.